So guys, this is a bit of a practice. I'm just using Zoom to record this. I don't know how it'll come out. But basically I just wanted to explain a couple of things what I wanted you to kind of think about while you was writing your lyrics. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to structure your sentences in what are called bars. In real basic terms, a bar is a count of 4 to the beat. So if you listen to this beat, for example, this is what you're going to be writing to. The beat, the count of 4 goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, one count of 4 should equal one sentence. And what that means is the length of time it takes you to say the sentence should be to the count of 4. So, as an example, if the sentence was, I wake up in the morning and I get out of bed, it should be like this: I wake up in the morning and I get out of bed. I wake up in the morning and I get out of bed. Yeah. So that's the rhythm you would be using. Obviously, that's really basic, so you can use more words in your sentence to make it sound faster. But from the start of the sentence to the end of the sentence, it's a count of 4. You don't necessarily just have to count to 4, you just have to keep that kind of rhythm in your head. So the sentence after that should take the same length of time to say. I know this is real basic, but sometimes once you start writing and get going, if you're not keeping that rhythm, some of your sentences might be longer than the sentence before, and it'll be hard to keep the timing. So next sentence might sound like this: I wake up in the morning and I get out of bed. I do a little yawn, then I scratch my head. So that's real basic. It's like a nursery rhyme, but obviously when you write it, it'll probably sound a little bit more better and a bit more complicated. So you're going to be writing to get you started. We're going to just write 8 sentences. The verse will probably be about 16 sentences, but we're just going to write 8 sentences to get started. You've got your subject to write about. You kind of bit of a backstory, so you might say who your character is, kind of what happened to the character, how did they end up where they are. But you know, it's just a quick go. It doesn't have to be fantastic. It's like you might be your first time writing something, so just kind of write whatever. I'm gonna have a go at writing something to this beat just to give you kind of an example of what it might sound like. And the other thing that I want you to do is each sentence that you write, I want it to be on a separate line as well. So when you write on a separate line each time, it'll just be a lot easier to read and you won't get lost if your sentences kind of start on the same line. Then it gets confusing. You'll know where your pauses are and like where your gaps are and stuff. So I'll have a go at writing something to this beat that I've shown, and then I'll put it on the screen so that you can kind of see how I've done it, and then we'll go from there. So I'll come up with a bit of an idea. It's about a can called Carl, and remember that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is the way that you write your raps, with the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. So let's have a quick go. My name's Carl, I was a can full of fizzy drink. The kid who chucked me in the floor just didn't think. He should have put me in the bin, but he never. He kicked me into the drain, it wasn't very clever. Floating down the stream, now I'm heading to the sea. I could be here for years, so please recycle me. There's too many cans with a story like mine. I could have been recycled many different times. So that was a little basic example for you there, just to give you an idea of how to kind of flow. You can do it however you want. You don't have to do it the way I did it. You can kind of put less words in your sentence, whatever you're comfortable with. I'll be as kind of basic as you want. It's your choice. Yeah. So give it a go. And also there's a website called Rhyme Zone. So if you Google Rhyme Zone and you get stuck on a word and you can't think of what rhymes with that word, just put it into Rhyme Zone and it'll come up with a list of different words. And don't be scared to scribble your sentences out and write another sentence. You know, it's not going to be perfect the first time you write it, and then when you wrap it a couple of times, you're going to realise that it doesn't actually flow the way you want it to. So you might have to cut words out or rewrite a sentence here and there. But there's no pressure. Just do it. Just do your best. All right.